we have built the Vektorkollektor. That is a little machine that you can move through the city, and people can draw pictures with it. So it's collecting vectors. People can draw pictures with it with a joystick on a piece of paper. But the machine also saves all the coordinates digitally, and then they end up in an open archive on the internet. Our idea was, well, first to do something in public space with the city, with the people of the city, and more or less to digitize their imagination and to build a machine for that. It has a bit of a funny, playful appearance where some people think that it would be made for kids, but actually it is not. It is made for all kinds of people. And once you try it out, you also recognize that it really works with every age group. There's also no gender preference or whatever. It's for all kind of people. You don't even have to be very creative or very good at drawing, because anyway, every person draws like shit with that machine, so it doesn't really matter how skillful you are with drawing. Something will come out, and the machine introduces such a strong style to the drawings that it really doesn't matter so much how skillful you are. So, well, you can do something for free here. You get a nice drawing, you get the paper, but we get the data from you, and we publish it then as an open archive, because in general we are far more into openness, and we are also more interested in finding out what other people would then probably do with the data, or what we can do with the data ourselves. It works basically that way, that there is a microcontroller. It's an interface between a joystick and the plotter. So there is some computer code stored on the microcontroller. It reads the directions of the joystick and moves then the pen on the plotter accordingly. And then there is also this SD card slot, which at the same time saves all the coordinates. And then later, I usually take the SD card in the evening, and I wrote a little program that processes those vectors into a format that makes sense on the internet, and then it's on the website, and there people can see their drawing on the website. Magic about machines is that they become alive, that they can actually do something, and that they can even have something like a personality and become creatures. I think this is the magic in machines. I'm rather interested in technologies and machines which are a little bit forgotten. If you think about the history of technology, this is also not just one linear path that leads from the past to now, but there are many points where it could have also went in a different direction, but it didn't, but someone tried something out. And think about, what kind of computers can you still build in which ways that has not been fully explored? What kind of mechanical computers would you still be able to build today, which were completely different than old mechanical computers? I think it is always interesting if an artwork is not just an artwork by itself, but if it also can make something, if it can do something, if it reacts to its environment, to the people which are interacting with it. This is why I make machines as art, because machines have the possibility to do that. The Vektorkollektor, this is a good example for a machine that rather creates a situation. I think that the situation is a lot more interesting than the machine itself. It creates this social space where interesting things happen, and they would not happen like this without that machine. I probably have a problem with the concept of a greatest artist. I know you would like to hear now that the greatest artist of the 21st century was a machine. But I don't think so. No.